Welcome back to day 3 of Hollywood Swingin. Hammers!
Hi, I'm Crocs.
And I'm Socks. It's been a riveting first day out on the job site. Today is Monday, Juneteenth, June 19th. So happy Juneteenth to everybody out there first. Secondly, what a day. We have a lot to report.
But we're going to report it quickly because you want it to be 5 minutes.
It's all good. Anybody who is listening to us from the home front, aka Greensboro, North Carolina, we thought we had rain, which we did, and it held us up a little bit. We modified as necessary. We persevered. Just found out from the weather vane that you, in fact, had twice as much rain as we did. So if you're watching this, it's probably from a flotilla. And our hearts and prayers and thoughts and all that go out to you.
We're sorry about your rainy Monday.
Yeah, or as Noah would say. Tell me about your job site. What happened?
It was great. We were super productive to have to deal with the rain. We cleaned a roof.
Nice.
We wanted to seal it, but the rain came, so we will do that later this week. We got into a bedroom and pulled up some flooring. The hole happened to be a bit larger than we had hoped.
Yeah.
But it was really, really impressive. The kids on my side are, and the grown-ups, yes, and the grown-ups are really very awesome.
Well, this will be an easy report out from our site. We had a very similar experience. We were only outside on the roof. A lot of, let's call it water management with the clouds rolling in. But we persevered, like I said. Great group of adults, even better group of youth. I feel like I'm in really good hands.
Yeah, it's going well. How's the porta potty on your site going?
We have 2.
We do too.
We have a his and a hers.
We haven't made that rule, but I think
you need to.
We are going to.
Pro tip at home: if you have 2 porta potties on your site, his and hers.
Which we can actually roll right into the next topic with the his and hers.
That's perfect. But before we do, how about our daily Just a Tip with Britt?
The Britt's tip for today: never be afraid to try something new, but also don't be afraid to ask for help. See ya.
3.
And we're back.
Don't adjust your sets. We have special guests straight from the job site. They're here to be interviewed. We've got Buster Brown and Mary Jane. Welcome to the podcast. How are you guys?
I'm good. I'm glad to be here today.
Are you
Great.
really?
Nope.
I didn't think so.
I'm going to be in bed right now.
Okay, we're going to get there.
It's not time yet.
Wait, what time is it?
Don't worry about that. Don't anticipate, participate.
I mean, we've been in this basement for how long now?
2 quick questions.
You released my arms from the duct tape.
2 quick questions for each of you, because you were both on different job sites. Starting with you, Mary Jane, what was the one happy and one crappy?
Well, one happy was when I was sent up a big ladder to go take down a board that we were 95% sure did not have a wasp's nest behind it. And then we opened it, and the 95% was correct, and there was no wasp's nest.
That's good.
That is very happy.
Very happy. But the crappy was we sat on a small porch for 30 minutes while we were in a thunderstorm, a very big thunderstorm, very loud. It was quite chaotic, but it was a good time overall.
You survived.
You survived.
Now you're back here in the basement.
Survived.
Good day, good day. How about you?
Well, I had 2 different... I don't know who that is. I had 2 different sites, so that was a lot going on. Site number 1, I'll give a happy and crappy for each one. Crappy for site number 1 was just, I don't know, there's a lot going on. There were people everywhere, everything was going on. It was like a weird roof, and the paper that you had to roll onto the roof, it was slippery, so there was that whole worry the whole time. But the happy about that was, like, we finished perfectly. We hit that last nail in, and it immediately just started raining in right after.
Awesome.
So that was a perfect timing. Second
Nailed
site,
it, like for real.
Second site had a lot more going on. That's when we had. There's not like a big main problem. We got a lot of small things doing from here and there, from a broken window all the way to setting up a whole new deck. So that's what I was helping with the most today. Was digging holes, which I think was the worst experience of my life today, because that is the most exhausting thing to do. Just digging a hole with the weird plier things that you stick into the ground.
Post hole digger.
It's a dumb name, but it was a lot. I was sweating so much. they had to drag me away. I was like this close to finishing it, and they dragged me away because I was sweating so much and just wouldn't let me finish the hole.
That's what adults do. Well, thank you both for being on the podcast. We certainly appreciate you. And as a sign of our gratitude, you may go eat your food now.
I can go home.
Send help.
I need like a... That way I know where to cut.
That was kind of close to my face.
Sorry, you're welcome. Thanks again to our special guests. We're so thrilled. Before we sign off, a few last-minute check-ins for the end of the day. We had our first small group. Went off without a hitch. Love hearing the youth talk. Any highlights for you this evening?
My favorite part of the evening by far was when you got called out at the leadership meeting.
False. Did not. I mean, I did get called out, but the reason I was called out was completely fabricated. It's Gatorade Gate, 2023.
He tried to, the big no-no of dumping the Gatorade into the giant cooler. But you say that's not what happened.
It's completely false. The evidence will prove
They're out to get you.
in court. They are. This is a coup.
Yeah.
This is a coup.
Yes.
Wait, speaking of getting in trouble, I don't need you to go into details, but I just need you to confirm or deny, did not all of the young ladies get pulled into a side room to get either reprimanded or apparently you threw a private party? I don't know.
I am somewhat ashamed to say that we ladies did have to have a little...
An opportunity for correction.
An opportunity for correction. There's just a little bit of courtcy that should be happening in the ladies' locker room that's not happening in the ladies' locker room.
Dare I say, girl drama?
A little bit of girl drama. But actually, it turned into quite a lovely bonding opportunity, which we ended with kind of complaining about you guys. So, it all worked out.
That sounds about right. That tracks. That tracks.
That's right.
Hey, here's the 3 rules. Fail fast, fail forward, fail often. That's how we live.
There you go.
All right.
We're doing it.
We'll see you next time on Hollywood Swingin'.